Hey, what's up everyone, Ollie here. So I've always wanted to do one of these types of videos, going through some of my favorite tech under a certain price point. So this is some of my favorite tech and gear under $100. I also want to thank Zen for sponsoring this video. Zen is a service that can improve your online shopping experience. It has three main benefits that they call Zenefits. And the first one is whenever you buy any gadgets online, Zen will give you an additional 1-year warranty so your tech is protected. The second is if anything goes bad with the transaction, for example, you receive a faulty product, Zen will take care of the issue, making sure that you get your money back. Finally, the third benefit is that it offers zero-fee currency exchange when shopping online. Very useful if you like to buy products from other countries which sell in different currencies. So make sure to check out Zen. I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. So the first item on the list is a wireless charger. This is a wireless charger from Native Union. I really like this wireless charger, mainly because of the way it looks. Most wireless chargers to me, I don't think are very nicely designed. They usually stick out like a sore thumb. The materials and stuff that they use just don't look very nice. But these Native Union wireless chargers I think look great. The design itself consists of a nice fabric material on the top with rubber grips, and then the bottom is made out of metal, and it also uses a USB-C connection. Now it won't give you fast charging or anything like that, it just gives you the standard wireless charging, but I really do think it looks great and I love having it on my bedside table. So if you like your mechanical keyboards, Keychron, you can't really go wrong with Keychron keyboards right now. They're very popular. This is the Keychron K1, fantastic design. I think it looks really great. I love the sort of aluminium frame that it has, and then it has sort of grayscale buttons with some orange pops if that's what you like. But they do include keys. If you don't like the orange pop, you can change that to a grey key. And it works on both Windows and Mac. They provide keys so that you can replace them depending on what operating system you use. And yeah, this one here, the Keychron K1, it looks really good. This one has chiclet style keys. They do have a lot of travel, and the battery life on it is also fantastic. You can see as well, this one is the RGB version. Now, I personally am not too fussed about having RGB. I'm happy just to have it as white. But if that's what you're into, that's what they offer. Really great all-round mechanical keyboard and very affordable as well. If you're into your smart lighting, LifeX is a great brand to go with. So this is just one of their normal bulbs that they have. This is a bayonet style. The app that they provide is great. You can change the colors, you can have whatever you want. I have these sort of dotted around my house. And of course you can use them with Google Assistant, Alexa, all that sort of stuff. Automate them how you like and set them up how you like. It's a great smart bulb if you don't want to have a separate hub, because I know with some smart bulb manufacturers, you do need to have a separate hub which the bulb then connects to. This just connects directly to your Wi-Fi and gets working straight away. I've shown this charging brick before in other videos, and it really is a great charging brick by RAVPower. It offers 65 watts of charging. It has a standard USB port and it also has a USB-C port. And because it offers 65 watts of power, you can actually charge the MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro at its full rate in this little charging brick. Don't need to carry around a big bulky charging brick that Apple usually includes in the box. With this being much smaller, just being able to chuck it into a bag and having 2 ports so you can charge your MacBook and your phone if you wanted to. Very useful. So I recently upgraded my desk setup to have a monitor mount and a laptop tray. I don't actually know the brand of this monitor mount and laptop tray. I actually just got it off Amazon, but it's been fantastic and works very well. It's super sturdy. It holds up my LG 5K monitor no problem. And the laptop tray as well works really well. It holds laptops up to sort of 16, 17 inches, no problem. I have my 13-inch MacBook Pro on there. And yeah, I have no issues with stability at all. It's very solid, very sturdy. They even offer cable management clips so you can have all your wires hidden away and managed quite neatly. And yeah, I just have it hooked up to my Ergonophis desk. Works really well. I love being able to have a floaty sort of looking monitor and then my laptop tray. It keeps my workspace as well very open, so I have more room for my keyboard and mouse. I love it. I think anyone who has a monitor, who has a laptop, uses them together, or just wants to have their monitor without the actual monitor stand taking up the desk, this is a really good option. The Logitech MX Master 3. Now when it comes to Mac, I'm actually a Magic Mouse user, mainly because Magic Mouse gives you some nice gestures and stuff that you can use on it. But when it comes to Windows, I like the MX Master 3. It's an absolutely fantastic mouse. The amount of buttons, the design and the customization, it really is a great all-round mouse. You can use it for pretty much anything. It can work wirelessly or it can connect directly via USB-C. Thankfully there is a USB-C port on it, and you can connect up to 3 devices. And if you're someone who's looking for a productivity mouse, just wants to get the most out of your fingers, I guess, this is a really great choice. A product that's really impressed me for the price is the Google Nest audio speaker. It's quite a heavy little thing actually, a very dense speaker. It has quite a nice sort of compact design. It's quite slim actually for what it is. but it's so dense and heavy. The bottom is a sort of rubbery base, and it's very minimalist and sort of unintrusive, you could say. I think it will work well in most people's interiors, because a lot of speakers these days I feel like are meant to stand out. I like how this speaker blends in with the environment. And for the price, honestly, the sound quality is really, really good. I've been really impressed. I've compared it to the Sonos One and the HomePod Mini, and it sort of sits in between the two. The Sonos One is a bit bigger, it has a bit more depth to it. The HomePod Mini is definitely much smaller, but considering that this is the same price as the HomePod Mini, this gives out much, much better sound quality than the HomePod Mini I found. Mainly because it's just a bigger speaker. A bigger speaker is usually going to give you better sound quality. This gives you much more bass as well compared to the HomePod Mini. But the Sonos One I do think is a better sounding speaker. It just has better bass and a bit more clarity. But considering the Sonos One is nearly double the price that the Nest Audio goes for is really, really compelling. And usually you can get deals with them as well. You can get two for a set and get like $20 or $30 off. And you can make them a stereo pair. I think that just works really well and is a very sort of compelling package. So if you're looking for a high quality audio system that you can sort of dot around your house, but don't want to spend the money on a Sonos system and also aren't really too fussed about staying in the Apple ecosystem, this really is a great choice and I highly recommend it. If you're like me and you like to tinker with stuff, take stuff apart, maybe put computers together or whatever else, this iFixit kit is fantastic. So this is the iFixit Pro Toolkit, and if I open it up, so inside you get a bunch of tools really that can be used to take apart pretty much anything and everything. And this part here is actually just magnetically attached, and inside we get, if it will come off, screwdriver and screw bits for nearly anything and everything. I don't really know what else you would want, to be honest. I think it pretty much covers everything in here, and you use it for all sorts of stuff just around the house as well. And for the price that it is, really high quality toolkit. So there are a bunch of LED light strips that you can get on Amazon these days. However, these ones by Govee I've just found are some of the best. So this one here is actually just a TV LED kit, but to be honest, you could put it anywhere. You don't have to put it on a TV. And the thing I love about this most is that it has all the smart functionality that you would get usually. You can control it with an app, set up automations and use Alexa and Google Assistant and stuff like that. But with a lot of light strips, that's all you can do to control them. But with this one, you actually get a remote included in the kit, which makes it easy to turn on and off so that you don't have to go through an app or go through sort of any voice assistant. And they do actually include another separate remote if you want to use it wirelessly and you have it maybe somewhere hidden away where you can't access it all the time. So they do include a remote too. And this is like only $15, $20, and it's just fantastic. It's actually a really good value for money compared to some of the other expensive light kits out there. Highly recommend it if you're looking for an LED light strip. And then finally, a USB mic, which to be honest, I picked up thinking, it's like $50, $60. I'll give it a try, see what it's like. I'm really not expecting much, but it's really impressed me for what you get in the actual kit itself. And it's basically become my main mic that I use to answer calls, talk to people online, and even like screen videos and things like that, screencasts and whatever else. So with this kit, you get the microphone, but you also get a sort of like shock mount, so that if you have it mounted to a desk and you're using your keyboard, it doesn't reverberate through the actual boom arm itself. The boom arm is also included, so is the clamp as well. So you get the whole kit pretty much, and it obviously connects via USB. Now the USB, it does use one of those really old style connectors, but you can't really complain for the price. I think if you want one with USB-C, you're gonna have to spend quite a bit more. I'll demonstrate the sound quality right now. I set it up so you can see what it's like. So this is with the mic connected. I have the voice now switched over to this mic so you can see what it's like. And yeah, the sound quality I think is actually pretty good. It gives you that sort of podcasty vibe to it. Very intimate, very close up. I mean, if I get further away, it's obviously going to sound quite far away. So you do need to have it quite close to your mouth to get good audio quality from it. There's also 2 buttons on it that you can use to change the gain of the mic itself. The only thing is there's no way to tell how far up or down the gain you are. But yeah, I guess you can't really expect much when you're paying budget prices for a mic. But if you are looking for a microphone for calls, for online videos or whatever else, I really do think this is a fantastic option because it's basically become my main mic anyway. I will most likely upgrade in the future, but for less than $100, this whole kit really is a great option. So that's pretty much it. That is some of my top tech under $100. For those who have got to the end of the video, please leave a comment below just so I can see who's got to the end of the video. of what you would recommend for under $100. What maybe you've bought recently, or what maybe you're looking to buy. Whatever it is, leave a comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.